the moment of truth. We'll now be contributing to Maxify's projects. Let's make some honey. Hello, I've got some good news for you. If you contribute to this project, you not only earn a badge of contribution from GitHub, but also you have a chance to even collaborate and interact with other people in the web development field. So you are very much welcomed to this project. The project link is in the description below. Now let's roll. Now that you have learned to clone a project in your machine, there's one important thing that you need to do even before making some changes in that project, and that is called branching. What is branching? Let's go for a small adventure in Mustafa's kitchen. Mustafa is a renowned chief chef. He does amazing cooking skills that people love. He owns a kitchen with a restaurant in a small town known as Miss You. Mustafa receives 3 internship students each and every 2 months to train them on how to cook. This day, he is about to teach them on how to cook pizza. Yummy! Mustafa wants the catering students to contribute in making this pizza delicacy. Every student needs to make some sauce according to how they know best, independently on their own bowl. Mustafa tells them that whichever sauce tastes good, it will be incorporated in the main pot where the main meal is being cooked. However, something tragic happens. As one of the students was mixing the sauce, a cockroach got into the sauce. He went on to tell the chef what had happened. Chef Mustafa went on to dispose the sauce in the dustbin. The other students' sauces were okay, and they got incorporated in the main meal, that is the pizza, but one was disposed. Now, imagine if the poisonous sauce would have been incorporated in the pizza. What would have happened? Yes, your guess is as good as mine. Mustafa's customers would have fallen sick and his reputation ruined. Now, what do we learn from Mustafa's story? We learn that the source is the branch. And what is branching in simple terms? Branching means making another version of the project so that you can make changes independently. And after you have pushed it to GitHub, it will not interfere with the main project. That is the purpose of branching. And now in this episode, I'll be showing you how to branch, and then we'll make changes, and then we'll push the project to GitHub. Alright, so let's roll. I'm now in the folder which I cloned the last forked repository. So I'm going to get into it. You can see how I named it. It is how it is. It has appeared in the folder. So I'll get into it, and as you can see, I have several files. So as a contributor, I need to change some things. Let's see how it. Okay, first of all, I've said the first step should be branching. So I'll open a command prompt here. I'll be opening a command prompt here. CMD, then that one. Let me put it in the middle. Put it in the middle, then yeah. So what I'll do is that I'll make a branch. This is how you make a branch using this command. It is git branch, and then you call it the branch that you. It should be simple at least, so that when you are checking out, you don't need to type several letters. So let me call it. Let's say I want to make some changes in the HTML. Maybe I want to change the color, the background color of this project. Maybe I call it this color branch, a branch color. That's the name of the branch. Okay, what I need to do, if I want to check which branch I'm in right now. Git branch. You can see I'm in the main branch and I don't want to interfere with the main branch. So I need to check out, to go to that branch that I've just made, this one, this branch called color. Let's say I want to go to that branch. This was the command that you need to type: git checkout color. You can see how it is easy for reference. Just use a simple word, a short word for branching. So you can see it has switched to my branch color. Now after this, I can now go back to my project and then I can make some changes, whichever changes that I need. Let's say I feel that this index.html, let's see. I see there is Instagram, it looks purplish, it looks green, everything is okay. What I want to do, the changes that I want to make, I've looked, I've relooked, and I've seen that, okay, the changes that I need to make is that I need to make this color. You can see there is a gradient in this web page. This color should be grayish. Yeah, it should be gray. So that is a change that I need to make. Alright, so I go back to my folder and now I need to edit the code behind it. I'll just open the code, the project in VS Code using code dot. It will open in VS Code. Alright, here's the project. I'll close this welcome, and then I need to index.html, then I'll go to file.css. For the file.css, maybe I feel the color, I want to check the color of this. I want to check the color, inspect. I want to see the color that is behind this. It is 3. So I just copy. Need to copy this. Copy. Yes, copy. So that is a change that I need to make. I close this. Go back to my VS Code. And then I need to find the color. Yes, control find, then control V. Okay, here it is. As you can see, I only need to change this color. Say I put it into white. See. I've turned it to gray right now. If I just go back to my browser and refresh it using F5 or just hit there, you can see something has changed. Now it looks amazing. What I need to do again is change this name, the color of this Maxify, this heading. I feel that, okay, maybe it should look, let's say I turn it to green, jungle green. At least will make sense. That is a change that I feel that it should have. So I go back to my index.html and then there is Maxipy, there is logo. Yeah, this H1. So I need to trace it in the file.css and then find it, H1. Now it has been given the Alice blue color, so I need to change it to green. me type it as green. We give it a green yellow, and then I come back to this and I refresh. Alright, look at how it looks. It looks amazing. Now according to me, the contributor. Alright, so someone else might come and try to make this web page mobile friendly. You can see that it doesn't look good on mobile. You can see you have to scroll so that it shows up. So someone else will contribute to that. So for me, I have made some changes, so someone else will come and make their changes. It doesn't matter the kind of improvement that you make, as long as it is contributing to the main project. That is what all matters. Alright, so I've contributed. I've not done so much, but I have done something. Okay, so I need to go back to my command line. Let me clear this CLS. What I need to do is that after making the changes, I need to git add all. Right, then git status. You can see the modified file has been files.css. After now that adding the changes, you need to git commit m, git commit m, and then you need to make a note of what you have done in this project. Now I have changed the background color and the color of the title. It should be h1 title. Alright, so after that I need to now git push origin main, and then hit. Oh, I'm supposed now to name the origin as color, the branch that I've just created right now. Alright, that is the branch that you're supposed to highlight here. So I need to call it color, it's color. If I just hit enter, it will now be pushed to my repository, and then I'll make a pull request after that. So that will be the next part I'll be showing you. There's one other thing that I have not done in these tutorials. I've not set up my username, my email, and maybe the password that I need to use when now pushing to my project. Remember, I was connected as was it MaxiPy, and I need to log in as MaxiFeature. Alright, so I need to make that change. So I'll be making this change right now. I need to set up my username, the username that I use in my GitHub, and maybe the email. So I need to git, and here's the documentation. I went over the internet and tried to see how this can help you. I'll actually I'll paste the link in the description, so make sure you check it out if you want to set up your username, your email, and the password, so that the project can be pushed to this GitHub for MaxiFeature. Alright, so what I need to do, git config, copy, then we'll paste it here. Git config As I have said, I'll link the documentation link down in the description below. The link to this website. The name of my username is Max. Whoever is contributing is Max Feature. Okay. And then I will need to set up the email. This git password. Okay, fine. The key password will be authenticated when I'll be using the. There is. Okay, I need to set up the email here. I think I have the idea. config.global.user.email. Email. It is the email that is supporting this GitHub account is at gmail.com. Right now it's okay now, so I need to push it, to push my git push origin color. It's the name of the branch that I used. Wait, okay, I've been asked to sign in with my browser, so I need to sign in with my browser. Sign in with code. I just sign in with my browser. Alright, authentication succeeded. So if I go back to my command prompt, it is saying that compressing remote, there is HTTP. Okay, color to HTTP is now the name of my repository that I just cloned. The branch is color, as you have noted. Right, now let me go to my account and see what has happened. Let me refresh this page using F5. I think it is easier to for the shortcut rather than coming here and pressing this refresh button. So I've pushed my project right now, and as you can see, there's something that has appeared in this below this first repo, the name of the repository. Now color has been listed to that 6 seconds ago. It's had recent pushes. Now immediately after pushing the project on this GitHub account, what it will do, this pop-up will come. It is highlighted in brown. Is it orange or brown? Whichever color it is. What you need to do, I need to make a pull request. Compare and pull request. This is how you pull a request. You press this button and then able to merge, and is a title. If I need, okay, here as you can see, change the background color and the color of the H1 title. Remember this, the commit note that you have just written. All right, so I can change my name. Okay, I can even add further description if the changes I have done are many. I guess this is compatible when you're just commenting. You are adding more description of more features that you have added in the description. All right, so for me, I have not done anything extra that needs more technical explanation, so I'll just go with change the background of the color and the color of the H1 title. Okay, that is okay with me. So now you need to create the pull request. Here is the create. Okay, here you can create a draft, but it is not necessary. This for the advanced users, and I'll talk about it in another playlist called GitHub. You can check it out. Right now it has only, I think, one video, so I'll be doing more videos in that playlist. For right now, I just want to focus on the important things. To whoever is introducing themselves to GitHub collaboration. All right, so I'll just create the PR create pull request. It's that button, green button. Then it has now brought me to this page, and which is asking me to merge the pull request. Right now it is not necessary. And the person who is in charge of merging the pull request is the owner of the repository, who happens to be Mustafa. I guess for that he'll just merge the request and bring it to the main project of the file, and I'll show you. I'll switch back to the owner and then I'll merge the request. Alright, I'm now in the dashboard of the owner's GitHub, that is Mustafa, and I want to look at my notifications. Now it happens that I've received this. Mustafa changed the background color and the color of the H1 title. You can see how it is important to write a very nice commit note. The owner might see what you have done. Okay, so I need to go to this notification that I've just received, and now as the owner, what I need to do is I'll need to merge the pull request to the main branch. Okay, merge, and I'll need to comment something. Maybe I'm congratulating him. Thank you for your contribution. Congratulations. You just earned a badge. So, and then I'll comment. Okay, I did not merge, I did not confirm the merge. I need to confirm the merge as the admin of this project. And then I need comments. I have now commented. Now what has happened when I hit that merge? Mustafa merged the commit into Mustafa. You can see now the branch has now been merged to the Mustafa. Alright, and I can choose to revert the changes right now if I feel that, okay, I've missed something. Oh my goodness, I need to change. I need to see what has happened. Okay, let me check it out and see. I need to go back to this, to the repository. Where is it? My repository. So okay, let me come back to my repository. Now you can see the file CSS has been changed and has been merged. Alright, after merging it is what has reflected. So I need to check it out if it is okay. Remember, it has been hosted on GitHub, so I can check it easily if it has made some changes. Okay, I've come to this page. I've seen this, there has been some change. If you look at the previous website page and how it looked like, it is different. Remember the episode that I hosted this project? It is very different, and I've seen everything is okay. So I need not to revert the changes. Let me just go back to where I was merging the changes. Okay, I need not to revert here if I feel that, okay, it's fine, the changes are okay. I did not to revert on that. Revert means I made an episode to explain how you can revert back the commits. So that is what this button does. Okay, so Everything's okay now. Now, there's one last thing that I need to do. That is, I already have merged the pull request on my GitHub repository only. And now, as part of the larger group that is working on this project, I need to pull the requests or the changes that have been done on this repository to now my local folder as a person who is contributing to this project. And this is also essential for people who are part of the project, and their changes need, there is change every time, so I have to keep on pulling the changes. And I'll go back to the folder in my local machine and pull the changes. As the owner of the repository, I need to go back to my MaxiPy. Okay, this is the folder of the owner. Remember, in this episode I'm doing the owner and contributor. Right now I'm acting as I'm actually the owner of the business or the repository of the project. So I need to open CMD here, and then I need to pull the changes that have been done online. Git pull. Of course, you know the purpose of this command. If you do not know, make sure you just watch my previous previous episodes. So I'll hit OK, and that's it. You can see updating, fast forward file. There has been deletions and insertions. Right now it is in sync with whatever is happening online. Alright, and that marks the end of these tutorials. Git for beginners, those who are slow learners, and now the dummies. And that's it. I guess you have, to this far you have learned so much, and there is only one thing that I've left out. That is the Git cheat sheet. If you need the referral for the Git cheat sheet or the Git commands, so that you can remind yourself, keep on working on these commands so that you can become like me. I automatically use them unconsciously. Work on them until it becomes unconscious, so that you don't need to refer which command you need to write. They are all in your fingertip. So that marks the end of the tutorials. This, I guess it is episode 18. I should think so. I know there's episode 19, but now it is different. I'll be commenting on the whole project and now the plans that I have for the future. So thank you very, very much for your continued support. I really appreciate, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is really important. I'm really doing some work here to help you guys understand Git and GitHub in simple words. So thank you very much. I think see you on the next episode. It will be now finalizing everything, but now we will not be doing anything technical. I'll just be talking. It will be about 3 minutes. Talk about my plans, what I'll be doing next, what I've planned for you, all that. So thank you guys. See you on the next one.